Hey guys, welcome to Copy Daily Outlook on Risk and Commodity Pairs. Just make sure that you read the disclaimer. And now, what I want to show you, what has happened in 1970s. And if you see the chart, so that time, effective federal fund rate, interest rate had touched around 20%. So almost that time, if you know, there was lots of policies from 60s and 70s, and that time was Nixon time, and Fed was expanding this money supply, and at that time interest rate had gone to around 20%. So right now also the same kind of thing is happening, and interest rate will shoot up. So that is really possible, and even if it is not 20%, and this was because of Keynesian policies that time, and CPI was at around 13% or so. So this is just I'm mentioning because of on Friday also I was just seeing what is really happening in the market, and on Monday also I covered this modern monetary policy. So Indonesian policies were uh, very different, and right now we are seeing this modern monetary policy. And now coming to the charts, and let's see what is happening. And it seems market was very where is stock market right now. So stock market, US stock market as such right now is like just 1% down or so, and but European stock market are selling off. So it seems again market is just seeing like what these kind of policies will do, and we certainly cannot ignore that there will be more volatility in the days ahead. And Australian Japanese, if you see for the day, and it was selling off hard, and it was there is no news as such, but because of these like it was overextended on 4-hour chart also. If you can see right now EMA 89, and that is 73.26, and it broke below this, but I think it should find support here. So it was overstressed, if I say, this Australian Japanese and Euro Japanese. So there was chance of sell off even on daily level. In this thing, if you see right now, RSI is at around 68 even after this sell off, but RSI touched around 81, 82. So that was really like too high RSI, and right now just it is just a corrective mode, and this was selling off. That's all I can say about this, and market is just now jittery about FOMC meeting next week, not next week, tomorrow, and uh, even if this European stock market is going down, US stock market is right now is staying up, and VIX is at around 25 or so. So we have to right now, if I say bonds, bonds are going up, and right now the risk is for steep this yield curve. So that was the risk, and in last Friday, bonds are selling off. And yield was going up. So in this kind of scenario, if yield is right now going up very fast, that will be very difficult for the market and for the Fed. And right now, Fed is monitoring these effect of monetary aggregate, money supply. So all those things are happening right now. It is almost if as you see interest rate and all, and the effect will be felt soon, and interest rate will be high, CPI will be high. And if you have seen yesterday's video, then you can see that I was mentioning CPI will be very important right now because of this growth engine, and this economic activity had stopped suddenly in the month of March. So, and market is just showing some deflationary pressure right now. And right now, if you see, it is gold is uh, in flavor. So I was mentioning if even if it is coming down 1680, so support is around 1655, and gold was what before that. So all in all, right now, it is if you are seeing right now, you have to buy it Australian Japanese also, Euro Japanese also. So if market is correcting, this risk pairs are correcting, then it is okay. So nothing about it. And if it was coming to 74.50, so I was thinking I will buy it, and like at around this level, if it is coming, because from here 74.50 also the risk is about 120 pip, and maybe it can go to this level. So even so, this is risk on market, I would say, but it was over stressed, and that's what we can see from the market from RSI, and right now that is over stressed position is right now just being taken care of. So that's how it is for risk pair, and in fact, in particular, this Australian Japanese and commodity pairs also. So let's see Euro Japanese. So I was mentioning like the weekly level is at around 121.80. It broke below that, and it just came around 40, 50 pips. And in this kind of market, if you are buying at around 121.80, and that is the buy point for me for Euro Japanese. So, uh, like if market is so much volatile, so at least 100 pip for the weekly level, we have to um, like uh, put like a stop loss. We have to put around 100 pip or so. So even if it will go down, so you have to buy it for the gains. And it was so fast. Euro Japanese, if you see daily, it was so fast, and the currency pairs tend to come to their mean and that is what is EMA 34. So it's still on daily level. This EMA level is at around 119. So very far. So chances of it correcting was high, and it was because of RSI on daily was touching at around 81. So right now, if it is coming here, we have to put a stop loss below this level, 120, 34. So around 100 and 120 pip, because from today's low in Euro Japanese was at around 121, 35, I think. So it hasn't gone below that, and we have to put a stop loss at least. Technically, it should not close below 121.80 for the week for to maintain this upside in Euro Japanese. And next level to watch out for if it is going up 122.10. So that's what we have to see if it is closing above that. That is a 4 hour level. So first time when it will be reaching. So let's see. It will be going over that. So that is very possible. So what to say? Yes, and be ready for these high areas in Euro Japanese just for the beginning of the week. Euro Japanese had started from 124.30, and right now it had corrected around 100 and like 200 or to around 300 pip it had corrected. So that is okay because from here it was going 114, and yeah, in 2 weeks it had gone to around let me just remove this. So this you can see how fast it was from the day, and what day it was, and it was here on 2nd of June. This is a 4 hour chart. On 2nd of June it was at around 119.80, and here it was 117. So it almost 22nd May, it almost in 2 weeks, it almost went to 700 pips. And right now, if it is going up and 700 pips, it had traveled. So 200, 300 pips, that is almost taken. Nothing wrong with that. So it is again in the trend, and it is bullish above 119. So and EMA 34 is going above EMA 89. So it is still bullish, and on dips on pullback we have to buy Euro Japanese. GBP Japanese also my level was 136.20, and that level is weekly level, and today it went to that level. This level is this 120 36 25. So keep a watch on that if it is closing below that level. And right now this was also over stressed, so 100% was done till 132.50, and then 161.8%. Then it went above 261.8%, and even 139. 30 also, that was a weekly level I was discussing on last Friday. It went to that level also. So right now it is buy, and weekly level EBP Japanese is 136.20 around, and it should close above that to maintain this weekly outlook, weekly bullish outlook on GBP Japan. So here it is. Although it was going down, just remove this. So the idea is when it is coming down, so don't buy it unless it shows at least on 30-minute chart, at least if you are following this Heikinashi. So the idea is, let me just put Heikinashi. So if it is coming down, so on 30-minute chart, and if you are following Heikinashi, you know that it will bounce. You know that 136.20 is the level we are trying to buy. We have to establish long position. So when it is coming down, don't buy it unless it shows one green candle on Heikinashi. So that you can see on 30-minute chart. And last week, what was the problem? Like it was just going up and up, up and up. So if you are going against the trend and trying to find the top, so don't do it unless you see this red candle. So going against the trend, we knew that 139.25 is the level we should sell it, but it was so much going up so fast. It was going up. It went to that level, and only when you see this red candle, then only you have to initiate the sell trade. When it is coming down and you see red candle, then you have to that okay, right now we have got top. So, and second thing, we have to observe 139.25. So, unless at that level if it is giving red candle, then only we have to initiate short position, not blindly. So, there was a chance if it was closing above 139.30, so it would have run to 143. So that's how we have to trade. We have to be very, very careful if we are taking the position against the prevailing trend. Prevailing trend is still on the up, and right now, if it has corrected, we have to know at what level we have to buy, and at that point, we have to see how this 30-minute candle, if it is coming to green, then only we can initiate the position. 4 hour is not necessary. We know that upside, and it is already bouncing. But one thing we have to make sure if on Heikinashi, if it is giving green candle, then we can buy. Any questions so far? If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay. So now Australian USD. So on 4 hour chart, it will be very, very clear. Uh, this is also overextended, overstressed, and it corrected by 140 pip for the day. So high for the day was at 0.7040, and right now it had corrected and went to establish a long position because we know that Australian USD is bullish. So if you see 30-minute chart and Heikinashi also, so what do we see? After it broke below this level, and we see nothing, no green candle, all red candles, and it was just going down and down. From here, if you would have seen, like if it is giving a red candle, so now on 4 hour chart, if you see, this is red candle and it was correcting. So either it would have taken support here, or if it is going below this EMA 34, it can take support. Next support is at around 0.6771 because it is still overstressed. So EMA, if it was not giving it support, so the idea is in the uptrend, if you can again buy it if you see this green candle, and right now the target is 0.6972 for Australian USD if it is going up. So on 4-hour chart, again, if it is coming to this level, 0.69, we have to buy it, but we have to put a stop loss below this. And right now, momentum on 4-hour chart is still to the downside, and on uh, Australian USD RSI right now is very high. Still, it is above 70. So it means that it will be here for some time before this overstretched position is normal. This EMA 89, if it is staying here, so EMA 89, if you see last week, EMA 89 was slowly going up. On 1st of June, it was 0.6560, and right now, this week on Tuesday, it is almost 200 pips from here. So that means if it is staying here, so slowly this will also be going up, and that will indicate like it has done its correction, and if it is staying above this level. So in the meantime, you can see on a half-hour chart, and right now, even if you want to sell it, you have to see it on a 30-minute chart or a 1-hour chart. But still, I would say look to see where you can buy these commodity pairs, and risk is right now FOMC, and market is expecting, market is thinking, and jittery also that Fed will give dovish remarks, and still Mr. Trump is trying for more stimulus in the market. And in that case, if more stimulus is coming, if you remember 2016, I will just take a look at Euro USD. And if you remember 2016 or 17, Euro USD was going to, I would see it here, Euro USD was going to 125, and that was because of tax cuts in US, and that was called deflation trade. So right now, also, even if it is very oversold, and on weekly right now, here you can see how oversold it was, and EMA 89 and EMA 34 was too much diverging, and right now that difference is right now coming down, and Euro USD is bullish about 1.1165. So if it is closing above 1.1165, again this week also the chances of which is very high, and it will be again by December end. So if you see here, this was 125, it was touching in 2018, and that was deflation trade. And again, the same kind of thing is happening in Euro USD, and again for the year on Euro USD also I'm bullish, and it can again touch 125. USD CAD. So what is in store for USD CAD? USD CAD is also overstressed, and right now RSI is at around 30, So chances are that this can again go up further. And right now it is also just like Australian USD, and it is touching this EMA 34, but it's still not much. Still, it is staying below, is staying there. And this level, if it is staying here, and EMA 34 will be coming below EMA 89. So maximum it can go to 137, 1.37, 27, and is staying here and is spending more time here below 1.35 is very, very positive for like CAD, and USD CAD can go down further from here. So just imagine 2, 3 months back, USD CAD was hitting 1.47, and right now suddenly table has turned, and USD CAD and Australian USD also are going up, and this is because of monetary policies from the Fed and from the developed countries. So all are very, very aggressive, but I don't think developing countries, they will still have this physical fiscal deficit things, and they will be very much affected by this coronavirus, because these developed countries has a lot of money, but from where these developing countries, so in this case Russia and Brazil, India, so all those countries will be affected a lot by this lockdown. So we will further see how it happens in the near future. Okay, next thing is USD CAD, and USD CAD is also bearish. And if you want to sell it, but still it is very, very far. EMA 34, and right now event risk is too high. So just wait for some time. Let this overstress position taken care of. And right now, just see on RSI also, and it is very, very far from this level. So in that case, we cannot sell USD CAD, and we cannot buy also. So let it just go through USD CAD, and my idea will be to buy Euro Japanese and to buy Euro USD. Euro USD will be safer, and if more correction is happening, Euro New Zealand is also for the upside. Let's just see Euro Japanese. Euro Japanese, if it is bouncing, so that not a Euro Japanese, Euro New Zealand. So that was looking good to me. And let's see, because right now, if New Zealand dollar is going up, and New Zealand central bank is right now, and they are very, very uncomfortable right now. And New Zealand has also started QE, and because of that, Euro New Zealand can go up further. And right now, the level for Euro New Zealand is, if you are trying to sell it, at least 200 pip more, you have to put it right now. So much like volatility can be seen in the market. So if you are trying to buy Euro New Zealand, so make sure the weekly level is 1.7246, and from today it was going up from 1.7150 to this level. So if you are trying to buy it, putting a stop loss 300 pip, and then leave it as it is, and then maybe it can go to 1.7568. But again, this will not be the right trade, because we are going against the trend. Still, trend is very much weekly trend also. So maybe if it is coming to 1.7568, 6.8, that then we will be in trend, weekly trend, and we have to further see this month how this thing is, if it is taking support here, Euro New Zealand for 1 week or 2 week. So just see that, and don't do anything in hurry. So this is on my radar, like Euro, New Zealand, Euro, Australian dollar. But the problem is right now, Australian dollar is also going up. New Zealand dollar is also going up. That means right now pressure is on these Euro, New Zealand, GBP, New Zealand. GBP New Zealand is right now at around 1.94. So just look for the opportunity. Still, I would not say like buy it, even if it is at weekly level. There is a chance that it can go down further because OSMA is on the downside. Okay, now what is it here? Your USD CHF right now. USD CHF is also bearish below this level. I was mentioning it yesterday, but it is not moving further to the downside, and everybody is waiting for FOMC right now, and that seems a bigger event for the coming months, and to see how FOMC will react. Dollar index, I would say dollar index also, it wouldn't go above 97.10 I was looking for. So if it is coming to 97, then we can buy Euro USD. So Euro USD, I was planning to buy at around 112.60, around 112.40. And that time dollar index was at around 97. So I don't think that after breaking below 97.10, dollar will be weak, and it is above weekly level. So if it is staying below 97.10, dollar will be weaker. And that weakness right now we are seeing in USD CHF also, and USD Japanese also. So this is bearish from 96.43, and it is reaching 95.49. If it further goes down, so another 60 pip we can take. So in that case, 0.95 will be the target. So it is from 0.96, it is a sell USD CHF. Euro CHF, see how it moved on the upside, and right now it is going down. So this is the level from where we have to buy 1.0723. Probably it was too fast for the 3 weeks. It was going up, and this last burst was taking it to the next resistance, that was EMA 89, and that level is 1.0925. In fact, it went to 1.0925 around. So just 15, 20 pip from the resistance, and right now, if it is coming down, we can buy it. And it seems Euro CHF is the safest bet right now, because if we put around 80 pip stop loss, then it should be fine, because this level is at around 1.0723. Already it has corrected by 160 pip, 120 pip. Let's see for the day how it is. 30-minute chart. So buying has like just within 20 pip from the support, buying has ensued in Euro CHF. So it can go to 1.0790. So it's still 40 pip or 1.0814. This is uh, 30-minute chart. And on 4-hour chart, if you see, you can see here it can go to 1.08. So it was over stress, and right now it is just correcting. Just 2 minutes more. If you have any questions, please let me know. And USA Tech, although market is correcting, and this would look like it is a very, very good opportunity for USA 500, and you will be disappointed, like it is coming to just 30 pip correction, and again going up. So don't try to sell S&P. Still it is on the weekly, still it is going up, and it will soon be coming to around 3400, and already USA Tech, USA 100, Nasdaq 100 will be going above 10,000, and maybe in coming months it can go to even 11,000 or 12,000. So on Monday also I was covering this, and on last Friday also I was seeing this. So that's all for the day. And right now, if you see Euro USD, and Euro USD is right now for the monthly. Right now, see the candle. So this is a monthly. I was just checking how Euro USD looks like on monthly, and monthly level is right now. This is what. So Euro USD also bullish, and for the June it has to close above 1.13. It hasn't done so in after 2018. It hasn't closed above this level. So after 18 months, it is trying to close. Last time it was trying to go above, but it hasn't closed above that level, 115, when interest rate was going down in US. So first reaction of the investors was getting rid of Euro USD, and right now if it is for the June, if it is closing above 130, then the next target is 1.17. That is weekly level. Very much possible. So right now, don't try to sell Euro USD against the backdrop of monetary policies. So that's all, guys. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, guys, then see you tomorrow, and let's see what is in store for next 24 hours. And from now on, this positioning for FOMC will be there. There will be a lot of things, a lot of rumors, and what market is expecting. So if this is happening, then market will react that way, and those kind of things will be in investors' mind. So 2, 3 real case like ideal scenario. So that's all for the day, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.